if you don't know what Love and Basketball is, like, okay, if you didn't know what Hitch was, I give you a pass. But if you don't know what Love and Basketball is and you haven't seen that, hey guys, it's your girl Talent Love, and I'm coming back at you again with another video. In today's video, I'm sure you read the title, is about my top 10 romantic movies of all time, and this is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You can feel free to drop your favorite movies below in the comments, but this is my opinion. And y'all, I urge y'all to check this out, okay? If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. Welcome to the Glam Squad. I mean, we're lit around here, period, poo. So go ahead and do that, and go ahead for me and give this video a big pink glittery thumbs up. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna get straight into the first movie. Actually, we're gonna start at number 10, okay? So number 10, you guys, is The November Rule, and I'm gonna try to put like pictures either here or here, probably here. But yeah, so this one's called The November Rule, and it has Tatiana Ali as the main star, Lala Anthony, and a couple of other people. It was a Netflix film, but they kind of took it off of there, so I don't know where it's at. I'm sure you can find it online some way, but I'm just going to read the summary of it because this dude was tripping, okay? Up-and-coming sports shoe entrepreneur Steve, who is still reeling from the death of his dad, has made a November rule in order to keep his distance from the women who seem to be getting too serious about their relationship. Every November 1st, Steve makes up a whopping lie in order to break up with his girlfriend. Tripping, okay? However, this year, when he gives the beautiful Leah her walking papers, he realizes his immature and arbitrary rule has just lost him the woman of his dreams. But whether he can win Leah back seems increasingly doubtful, especially after she starts dating pro sports star James Avedon. So yeah, y'all, like, that movie is so romantic, it's so cute, but like I said in the beginning, homeboy is tripping. Like, you breaking up with people every November? Like, yo, I'm sure it's like people out there, so they just make that up off the spot. Somebody did that. Anyway, moving on to number 9, Just Right. Okay, so Just Right has Paula Patton. I forgot she was in it. It has Queen Latifah and Common. All three of them are kind of the main love interests. And I like this movie because I love to see a plus size woman, a big girl, just be confident. I just love a story with a plus size woman. Like, I really, really do. But this one says a physical therapist, Leslie Wright, Queen Latifah, lands the dream job of working with basketball superstar Scott McKnight, Common. All goes well until Leslie finds that she is falling in love with him. Scott, however, is oblivious to Leslie's romantic overtures and focuses his attention on Morgan, Paula Patton, Leslie's gorgeous friend, who is actually her cousin. I don't know why they put friend, but it's her cousin. Leslie's gorgeous friend who would love to be the basketball player's trophy wife. So yeah, I just love to see stuff like that. You guys, I'm not really going to give it away, but that movie is a treat, okay? And remember, these are my top 10 of all times. I'm the love girl. Like, I love love. I love romance movies, all of that. That's like my number 1 to watch when I'm alone, because I just love stuff like that. Anyway, moving on to number 8. Number 8 is going to be Daddy's Little Girls. Oh my gosh, y'all. Like, before we even get to the write-up of it, like, it stars Gabrielle Union as, I think, like a lawyer or social worker. I think she's a lawyer. And Idris Elba. And honestly, y'all, like, y'all know how last year or the year before last, everybody was online geeking over Idris, and I'm like, what? Like, what is it? Like, come on. Okay, accent, yes, but for me, I didn't really see it. But then I had to think, for me, with Idris, it's not the pictures, it's the video. Like, some people look just better to me in live video, and Idris is one of them. Like, and Daddy's Little Girl, whole meal, not a snack, whole meal, take me zaddy, all of that, okay? Yeah, so let's get into this read. Monty Idris Elba, a mechanic, struggles to make ends meet and raise his 3 young daughters alone. When his drug-dealing ex-wife wins custody of the girls in court, he enlists the help of Julia, Gabrielle Union, a successful attorney, to get the girls back. Romance unexpectedly blooms between the pair, but the couple must come to terms with their very different lives and find a way to keep Monty's family together. Yeah, so I like when it's like opposites attracting too. Like, first of all, you can't hate a guy taking care of all his kids is sexy, okay? Very sexy. And then, you know, he was like struggling or whatever to keep everything together, and Gabrielle was like this big fancy schmancy type of woman, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so moving on to what are we on now? Oh, I put something twice on here. Okay, so number 7 is going to be 17 again, but not the one with Zac Efron. This is the old school one. It's a Disney original. Y'all like my Albert Einstein shirt, by the way? It's so cute and colorful. I got it from Target. Anyway, yeah, so it's a Disney original, and it's starring Tia and Tamara and this handsome young man named Marcus Taylor. So I'm gonna read y'all this one. While divorced and bickering grandparents watch their children, Tia Mowry and Tamara Mowry, a lab experiment goes awry, it transforms the elders into teenagers again. So they didn't give too much of detail, y'all, but basically like the grandparents like bicker so much, and Taj Mowry, he always was working with scientific things, and some of his scientific stuff like spilled on their soap, and it turned them both young again or whatever, and you get to see them young and how their love story was and where it went wrong, and it was just so cute. So yeah, that's number 7. Okay, so number 6 is Hitch. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was called Hitched, but it's called Hitch because the main character's name is Hitch, and it has Will Smith in it, and it also has, who else is in this? Amber Valletta, and Eva Mendes, excuse me. Eva Mendes and Will Smith are in this. And I like this film because it just has a lot of witty banter. Like, I'm clever but not super witty, and I just love women that are quick on their feet, and I just love to watch that play, you know, that conversation and that bounce back and forth between a man and a woman. And this movie has all of that. It has all the feels in it. So the read-up says dating coach Alex Hitchens, who is Will Smith, mentors a bumbling client, Albert Kevin James, who hopes to win the heart of the glamorous Allegra Cole. While Albert makes progress, Hitchens faces his own romantic setbacks when proven techniques fail to work on Sarah Milas. That's the woman he's trying to win over. A tabloid reporter digging for dirt on Allegra Cole's love life. When Sarah discovers Hitchens' connection to Albert, now Allegra's boyfriend, it threatens to destroy both relationships. So I like that one. That's number 6 on my list. So number 5 is Love and Basketball, you guys. And if you don't know what Love and Basketball is, like, okay, if you didn't know what Hitch was, I give you a pass. But if you don't know what Love and Basketball is and you haven't seen that, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Let's do the read up. Monica Sanaa Lathan and Quincy Omar Epps are 2 childhood friends who both aspire to be professional basketball players. Quincy, whose father Zeke plays for the Los Angeles Clippers, is a natural talent and a born leader. Monica is ferociously competitive, but sometimes becomes overly emotional on the court. Over the years, the two begin to fall for each other, but their separate paths to basketball stardom threaten to pull them apart. So basically, it's about the dynamic of two basketball players, and it kind of threatens their relationship, because y'all know how dudes in basketball be like really egotistical, like rest in peace Kobe, but the ego was on 1,000, okay? And I mean, that's not a bad thing, but that's how it is. But like, you know, women basketball players can be like that too. They're usually not like super duper soft and, you know, whatever. They're kind of like dominant and aggressive. So yeah, but Sanaa Lathan, so beautiful, and Omar Epps, so handsome and chocolate. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be moving on to number 4 next. Okay, so number 4 is A Walk to Remember, and it stars Mandy Moore and Shane West. I forgot all about him, but yeah, Mandy Moore. And you guys, talk about a freaking tearjerker. Like number 4 and down on my list, all the tearjerkers, okay? Because I'm an empath, so when I be watching the movies, if it's like something sad, I'm gonna bawl my eyes out. But the catch is, I can only cry alone. I haven't cried like in front of people before when I watch movies. That's why I like to watch my romance movies alone. I like to watch scary movies with other people, but romance movies alone. So anyway, A Walk to Remember, Mandy Moore, so beautiful yet so sad. Set in North Carolina, A Walk to Remember follows the rite of passage of a jaded, aimless high school senior, Shane West, who falls in love with a guileless, I think that's how you say that, young woman, Mandy Moore. He and his friends once scorned. The two develop a powerful and inspirational relationship in which they discover truths that take most people a lifetime to learn. So yeah, and I like the song. I forgot the main song on it, but it's by Mandy Moore, and it's just so pretty. It's so funny they're requesting the two of the next song, videos out of movies. Anyway, so that's A Walk to Remember. You guys definitely want to check that out, because it really does teach you a lesson on how not to treat people. And yeah, you just never know who you're talking to or giving a hard time. So yeah, so the next one is number 3, The Last Song. Y'all, I love me some Miley Cyrus, okay? And me and Hannah Montana Miley Cyrus wasn't really it, but Miley Cyrus, everything else, yes. This one is called The Last Song. This is number 3, okay? So I'm gonna read you this one. Unruly New York teen Ronnie Miller is angered to learn that she and younger brother Jonah are being sent to stay with their father for the summer. The talented young pianist is already grappling with her mother over her refusal to attend the prestigious Juilliard Music School, and is in no mood to spend the holidays away from her friends in a small southern beach town. So the love interest in here, you guys, is Liam Hemsworth. He wasn't her husband. He wasn't her husband at the time, but it just makes for a better love story, because well, that's her ex-husband now, but they met on set, and you guys, it was just, he is so freaking handsome, okay? Like, and I just love a little spite, you know, spunky girl or whatever. So yeah, it was very beautiful. It had to do, you know, with her sick dad, and you know, her spending time away from her mom to be with her dad, and then, you know, she met Liam. So anyway, that's number 3 on my list. Y'all, you want to cry, you're gonna cry even harder on that one, okay? Number 2. To all the boys I've loved before, and to all the boys I loved before too, P.S. I still love you. Y'all, this one really sinks to my heart. The only reason it didn't make number 1 is because I couldn't put it in front of a classic, and we're gonna get to that. But number 2 is about this girl named Laura Jean Covey, okay? And the love interest in it, the boy, is Noah Centineo. Like, Noah Centineo, y'all, he's just everything. Handsome, just witty, just quick on his feet, just smart, intelligent, all of that, okay? But in the film, he's Peter Kavinsky. I will watch anything with Noah Centineo in it, okay? But these two movies jumped to number 2 on my list of all time, period. And they're coming out with a third one, okay? It's already, I know they were filming it, but we're gonna read number 1 and number 2. Okay, so all it says, oh, it's a Netflix original, by the way. All it says is a teenage girl's secret love letters are exposed and wreak havoc on her love life. Basically, her little sister, she wrote all these 5 letters to these boys that she used to just have crushes on when she was younger. And her little sister got so tired of her like being the only one without a dude, and she sent them out. So yeah, you get to see what happens after that. And that's number 1, and then I'm gonna read the one for number 2. Okay, so number 2 says, as her relationship with Peter continues to grow, Laura Jean reunites with another recipient of one of her old love letters. And y'all, the guy's name is John Ambrose McLaren, and I forget the name of the guy who plays him, but can we just say sexy? Like, he's so sexy, okay? Like, he played his role, he did that, okay? Because in my mind, y'all, when I watched number 2 in the beginning, I'm like, who could compete with Peter Kavinsky? I'm confused. There's no, like, he's the one and the 2. Who could be number 2? Anyway, that brings this video to number 1. Our number 1. And if you haven't seen this movie, you guys, I encourage you to really watch this movie. The Notebook, you guys. Okay, so let me tell you, the first couple times I watched The Notebook was late at night, and I was like, let me just see what it's about, because everyone's ranting and raving about The Notebook. So the first 3 times I watched it and fell asleep because it starts very, very, very slow. Okay, very, very, very slow. But what I realized later on was the beginning is very important, because it starts slow, the big bang, and then the very ending brings it full circle. So let me tell y'all, it is worth the watch. I'm talking about tears, emotions, all of that, okay? Now, the love interest in this one, to me, it's not about him being like extra handsome or the girl being extra cute. It's just more so, like, it was so well written. It just really was. It was so well written that as long as you were a good actor, it didn't even matter what you looked like. And that's when you know it's a good script. So it says, let's read it. In 1940, South Carolina mill worker Noah Calhoun and rich girl Allie are desperately in love, but her parents don't approve. When Noah goes off to serve in World War II, it seems to mark the end of their love affair. In the interim, Allie becomes involved with another man, but when Noah returns to their small town years later, on the cusp of Allie's marriage, it soon becomes clear that their romance is anything but over, okay? Noah came back and was like, what marriage? Period. Anyway, you guys, that brings us to the end of this video. If you like this video, please, like I said, give me a pink glittery thumbs up, and tell me some of your movies below, because I watch it. Like, if you recommend anything to me, books, whatever, I'll try it, I'll watch it. So yeah, comment below for the rest of the Glam Squad so we can see. Maybe it might get added to my list. You don't know, I might have to do an updated one, who knows. But anyway, guys, if you like this video, like I said, comment below any type of other videos that you want to see. And until next time, you guys, stay fresh and stay fierce. Bye.